Hey guys, I'm Daryl, and these are my two students right in front of me. Today, we will be building a DIY ice cream stick drone with some hobby-grade materials and parts, such as brushless motors, electronic speed controllers, and flight controllers. Don't forget the most important part, the ice cream sticks. Alright, so let's get to it. Let's start by unboxing the kit. Laid out on the table here are all the drone parts that they will be assembling by themselves to complete their very own ice cream stick drone. Are you guys ready?
Yep. Okay.
Alright, let's go! Let's head over to the slides right now to begin. Now, what are the necessary components needed for a drone? The most important components are brushless motors, which will generate the lift for the drone to fly, electric speed controllers, which will regulate the speed of the motors. This will create the lift for the drone. A flight controller is the brain of the drone. It will communicate with all the ESCs and motors for the movement of flight. And the power distribution board, which will provide power to all the components of the drone such as the motors and ESCs. Next we have the ice cream stick frame, which we will mount all the components on. Radio control transmitter, which will control the flight of the drone. Radio control receiver, which will receive all the movements of the drone from the transmitter. This receiver will be placed on the drone. And lastly, we have the LiPo battery, which is the main power supply for the drone and sometimes known as lithium polymer battery. Any questions? No?
Nope.
Okay, we're good? Alright. Next, what are the tools needed? We would need a soldering iron and lead for connecting the ESCs to the power distribution board, a hot glue gun for assembling the ice cream stick frame to the base, USB cable for connecting the flight controller to the computer, cable ties for keeping all the wires neat and clear of the propellers. Alright, let's get started. Let's start by putting aside everything except the frame and the base. Step 1. Attach the base to the ice cream stick frame with a hot glue gun. You will need to glue the four corners of the base to the frame for it to stick. Be careful, it may get very hot sometimes that can occur burns to you. Step 2. Cable tie the brushless motors to the frame. Also make sure to follow the direction of the motors when doing so. When mounting the motors to the frame, always remove the propellers for safety. Make sure when you cable tie the motors, they sit firmly on the frame and it is tight. After that, cut off all the excess cable ties with a cutter.
Try to cut all the way to the tip.
Oh, you mean
yeah.
It won't cut loose?
It won't cut loose. Yes, alright. It's okay, leave it, it's fine. Let's cut it off.
Adios.
Yes, okay. There you go. Keep on cutting.
So now it looks like a hand.
So now it looks like a drone. Does it look like a drone? Do you think, guys?
Yeah. With the wireless on, it looks like a drone.
Step 3.
Okay, so we have now is the
Soldering.
First, we will need to stick the power distribution board to the frame with the double-sided tape given, following the direction of the drone.
Okay, it's in the middle. Can you see it in the middle? Yep. Okay. Is it in the middle?
I think so.
Alright, and stick it down.
Next, solder the
So now you just have to
ESC
put
to
the
the
soldering
power
gun
distribution
on top
board
of it.
according to the positive and negative
So you
wires.
just have to put this on top of it and wait till it melts.
Oh, so it's basically making it melt.
So just hold the gun. Okay, hold it carefully. Look, is it sticking now? Okay, enough already.
I think so.
Take note, red is always positive and black is always negative.
Alright, so it looks good, I got?
Kinda touching it, I guess.
Yep, okay, so here you go. You hold
One
it.
time only.
Okay, so only hold the black part or the green part. Don't hold the metal, okay?
Okay.
So hold it sideways. Okay, hold it sideways. Place it on top of it. Okay, place it down. Push it down a bit. Okay. Okay, now it just wait. Can you put a little bit?
I can feel it melting a bit.
Yeah, it's slowly melting. Okay. Put at the bottom of it. Yeah. Alright, see?
So do I just hold it here or have to let it
Yeah, just hold it until the whole thing melts. You see the liquid is getting shinier. Okay, so now
like silver.
yeah, silver. Okay, now you can raise it up. Okay, put it back. Alright. So that's how it
Can you
works.
just put it back?
Yeah, just put it inside. Right, look at it. So look what you did. You soldered it in. See? Now you try pull it. It's okay. So it's very easy. You just have to put it on top of it. Clip it. Clip the wire.
How fast does it dry?
It dries very fast. Within seconds. Okay.
Step 4. Stick the flight controller onto the power distribution board with the double-sided tape given, following the direction of the drone. Step 5. Connect the ESC signal and power cables to the flight controller, following the motors number 1 to 4.
This one.
Okay, so pick the wire. Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, yeah, correct. Okay,
The
so
ESC signal
yellow
cable
color wire
is
must be
always
inside and
yellow
the black
or orange
brown
in
color
color,
wire must be on the outside.
and it
Is it
must
like
be
this?
facing
Yeah,
towards
yes,
the
that's correct.
inside
Okay,
of
fine,
the
number one.
flight controller. And as usual, red is positive and black is negative. Step 6. Connect the receiver to the flight controller.
See the input, plug into the input, opposite of the connectors, which is here. Okay, can you plug it in?
Right here?
Yep, right here. You should
Is it like this way?
No, it's the other way. Always, the metal pins are always at the bottom.
Then, cable tie the receiver to the ice cream stick frame. After that, don't forget to cut off all the excess cable tie that is sticking out. Now, make sure all the ESCs and receiver wires are clear of the propellers and are being tied down with cable ties. Step 7.
So at the back here, you see there's a USB
It's
cable.
now time to calibrate the drone with the software.
Can you connect it?
Connect the USB cable to the computer and boot up the software.
Okay, okay. Okay, make sure the wires are out. Doesn't disturb it.
Fully in.
Okay, fully in.
Following the steps of the software for the calibration
Now
of
we need
the
this,
drone.
software to calibrate it. So this is what we call open pilot. Open pilot.
Vehicle setup wizard.
Okay, so maybe you can use the mouse now. Okay, so you have to go to vehicle setup wizard. Okay, so as you can see at the bottom here, it's connected. When it's still connected, you can see the copter control, which is this one. And then now to setup, press the setup. Okay, next. Okay, next. This one we don't need to upgrade, it's already upgraded. And next. Okay. Oops. Okay, press next. Okay, next. this is basically just the standard, and you want a multi-rotor and not a fixed wing because it's not an airplane. It has 4 motors.
Oh.
Okay, and it's not a car or a helicopter. It looks
Because if it was a car, it would flip like that.
yeah.
Oh.
So we press multi-rotor and next. Okay, next. And this is all basic. Let's press next. Okay, next. And now we want to calibrate whether it's flat. So you have to press calculate. Calibrate means the brain needs to know where is the flat surface.
Oh, nice colors.
So now you press calculate, then you wait for it to calibrate whether it's flat or not.
It's like it's studying.
Yeah, it's studying the area now, whether it's flat or it's sengit or it's upside down. Okay, then press next. Okay, so now we need to calibrate the ESCs.
Back.
Okay, so now we need to calibrate the motors. So now you need to check all these boxes. Tick, you have removed all propellers. Make sure there's no propellers. The vehicle is not powered by external power other than USB. Yes. And I confirm and I read this understood. Okay. Okay. So now they say no battery first. Do not connect yet. And then you press start. Press start. Okay. Now they're asking you to connect the battery. Okay. Can you connect the battery?
Right here, right?
Yes, right there.
Oh no.
Okay.
It's this way, isn't it?
Yes. Okay.
Pull it?
Yeah, pull it. Alright. Okay, so now
Are you gonna play music?
he's playing a music for you. He's telling you, yes, I'm alive. Okay, so now he's alive.
It's
now just
alive.
wait. Okay, wait for it. And
Also, it's charging now?
okay, press stop.
Stop?
Yeah. Okay. Okay. He's telling you, yes, I am calibrated. I'm calibrated. And now you can take out the battery again. See, they ask you to take out, remove the battery. Can you remove it? Okay, slowly. Alright, remove it. Use all your strength. Yes, almost there.
Oh, this was easy to put in. How is it hard to take out?
Okay, good.
Oh, can someone else do it?
Can you do it? Yeah. Just wiggle it a bit out. Yeah. Alright. Okay, so now we are removed.
But why these batteries all have like this fabric?
Because it's light. That's why they made it that way. Okay, so now let's go to next. We're almost done. Okay, next. Okay, so now they want you to calibrate the motor. See, to check whether it's turning in the right direction. So you have to press next. Yep. Alright, so now we need to plug in the battery again.
We need a battery.
Okay, plug in the battery.
Go in.
Okay.
Stop scaring
Okay.
me.
Alright, so you gotta press start and then slowly pull this button. Press start, yes. Okay, slowly pull it to the end.
Oh, so it will start moving.
Okay, yeah, then it'll start moving. Okay, moving. Come on. See, it's moving. It's turning.
I think it's already screwing in the screw for us.
Alright. Okay. Come on. Okay. All the way to the end and then pull it back. Okay, so push it to the minimum until it's spinning. Okay, minimum. Alright. Okay, we're good. No, and then leave it there and then press stop. Okay, press stop. Alright, so next. No, next.
Next, oh, the second one. Okay.
Second motor now. Okay, do the same thing. So this is how you calibrate the motor. Okay.
Do you wanna try it?
Yeah, you can try next. Okay,
Oh,
wait
so
for it. Pull all the way.
starting to sound like a blender.
And pull it back.
It's starting to sound like a blender.
Until the minimum. Before, back a bit more. Okay. Okay. Can.
1002.
Let's stop.
Alright. Press stop. And
Stop.
next. Okay. Now you got 2 more.
Okay.
Alright.
So
would you like to
basically
do?
making it like
So basically telling it to start moving. Okay.
it's
Start.
like stop slacking.
You
Just
gotta
get
press start first.
Start.
Okay. And then slowly push it. Okay. Push it to the end. Slowly. Slowly. Okay. Push the end. Go on. Okay. Until it starts moving. Okay. All the way. All the way. Pull maximum. Okay. Then pull back. Pull back.
1002.
Back. No, too much. Until it's spinning just enough for a basic spinning. Okay. Okay, you're good.
Stop.
Okay. Press stop. Okay, next. Alright,
Oh,
next
very
motor.
first complete this once.
Yeah.
Usually my one have to press all the way up.
Oh, is it? Okay, press start. And then go. Okay, come on. Okay, so it's turning. It's a bit stuck.
Oh, are the screws for us to like put the thing in?
Yeah, okay, so it's spinning. Okay, wait for it. Waiting there. Alright, now pull it back. Okay, come on. Until the minimum. A bit more. Okay, then press stop. Alright,
Press
okay.
next?
Yes, press next. And we're almost done. We gotta save it. Okay, next, correct?
Next.
Yeah, next. Save. Okay, wait for it to save. It's rebooting now. It's very easy. Yeah. So just follow the instruction and just wait. Hold it.
Then what's this one for?
That one is to charge the battery.
So finished.
Alright, so we can press the transmitter setup now. You want to?
Just press it?
Yeah, just press it. So you want to calibrate this.
Press okay?
Okay. So now we turn it on.
Do you press or do I press?
Okay, that's okay. Alright, so now we follow the instruction. Next.
This control looks already very complicated. Plus we didn't even fix it.
Okay, so now we're playing Acro, normal, helicopter, no. Okay, so correct. Next. And then mode 2, yes, basic. Alright, next. Okay, so now they want you to follow the instructions. Up,
Okay.
down. Okay, you can do? Yes, can do? Okay.
No, why?
Follow him.
Side.
Yeah, right, the other side. All the way, no, don't go down first. Go left, right only. Okay, wait, cancel it, go back.
Oh.
You have to do it again. Because if you do it wrong, later your drone won't
Oh, so
calibrate.
basically like doing practice, right?
Yeah, okay, go back. Okay, start from the beginning again. Okay, mode 2, correct, next. Okay, now follow. You need to go all the way up, all the way down.
Only
Okay?
down and up.
Don't go anywhere else, only up and down.
Down.
Up, all the way up, touch the side,
Down.
and then down. Okay, and now left and right.
Side.
Alright, left is this way and right.
No, correct, either way. Just go left and right. Oh, now you have to go back because
Oh no.
Wait, so we have to like follow the rhythm.
yes, you have to follow. Not necessary to follow him go left and right. Just make sure you go left and right.
Up and down.
Okay, up and down, all the way up, all the way up and down. Okay,
Okay, now side.
okay, now side, all the way left and all the way right. Okay, alright,
Up and
so now
down.
up and down again. Up, down. Okay, and left. Oh no, don't push up. Just go left and right. You see, you push up, now you wrong already. You have to redo it again.
Sorry.
Oh.
So you must follow him when he goes left
Wow.
and right. Yes.
Sorry.
If not, later your controls are upside down. Then when you
Okay.
turn left, he goes right.
Oh.
So you have to make sure it's all correctly same.
So up, right?
Up and down. Okay.
And then better put in the middle, right?
Yeah, it's
Then
okay.
down and then put in the middle.
Not necessary. No, change already. Next.
Oh.
Left, right, all the way. Okay. Then up, down, all the way. Okay. And then this one, left and right. Let's go left and right. No, not necessary. Okay. Alright. Good. Okay. So now they want you to do the switch. So just find any, just all the switch and just
You mean just flip it up and
just
down?
flip it all up and down. Flip it up and down.
I do not understand any of these switches, but whatever.
No, do one by one, not all. Okay, this one. No, this one. No, try that one. Yeah, just wiggle it up
It's
and down.
going that way, but this one will go.
It's okay. Different remote.
Oh,
Or is it this one? Yep. It's this guy.
why is that to make it more like?
Sorry?
Is this? Oh no, man. What's this for? To increase the speed?
The
Or-
switch.
No,
Which
no,
one?
this one.
Oh, this one is also a switch. You can change the speed or not the speed, the mode. Change different modes. Okay, so skip, next. Okay, next. Done already. You're good. Next. Alright, now center all. Make sure all is centered. The switch is centered. Okay, all centered.
This one is.
Okay, in the center. Follow the line. See you got dot. Okay, so press next. Okay, now play with all the controls.
You mean like just do like that?
Yeah, make sure it's the same. You follow the, when you do this, go left, make sure it go left also. Okay, check whether it's all the same. Okay, wiggle it all around. Follow it, make sure it's the same.
So,
When you go up, is it up? Is it down? Left, right? Up, down, the other side, all correct?
circle.
Okay, this side. Okay, and then the switch. Clear all the switch. Okay. Okay, all the switch. All okay. Alright, so push this one down again. Okay, next. Alright, so now you're ready.
Do we have to put this back?
No, it's okay. Just leave it. Alright, so now you confirm all correct. Does it look the same? Okay, looks the same.
What's this part for?
Sorry, this is to hang your lanyard. You want to hang a lanyard and hold your remote, so you can use for that. So you can hook up a string there, so that it's not so heavy when you're flying.
I wonder what the screen means.
Okay, it doesn't. Okay, next. Alright, you completed, and next. Alright, so to arm, click on it. Your right.
Your right?
Okay, press save.
Your right means?
Means when you push like this, save it first. So when you push it like this, means it arms the motor. Okay, it's running. Yeah. Motor is stuck still.
After all that thing.
Now it's okay. Okay. So now it flies. Okay. So now.
Okay.
Alright. So now you can disconnect it. Take out the battery.
Adios.
Okay. Take out the battery. Okay, disconnect. Take out the wire, the cable.
Like the USB?
Yep, the USB. And take out both. Alright. So now after we're done with that, what's next? Let's see.
Step 8. It's now time for you to screw on the propellers of the drone.
Like, nah, I don't want to be here. Like, flew to the floor.
Don't forget to
Okay,
watch
so
out for the
this way is
direction of the
going-
rotation of
So
the
now you see again, where's the front,
propellers.
where's the back?
Oh.
There are two types of propellers. One, the direction is going to the left, and the other, the direction is going to the right. So the right propeller only rotates to the right and the left only rotates to the left. If not, there will be no lift for the drone. When tightening the nuts of the propellers, make sure to always check that it is tight before you fly. Step 9.
Okay, so we have to
Secure
cable
the
tie
battery
and
under the
one.
drone with a cable tie.
Yeah, cable tie.
Oh, it's supposed to be this way.
Alright. No, you want him closer to this guy, so you can easily plug him in. Okay?
So don't plug it in now?
No, don't plug him in now.
Or else you go
Only when you want to fly it, then you plug him in. So
Or
now
else
you
it's
need
gonna
to,
go spinning.
yeah. So now you need to cable tie him to these two sides. Okay? Like that. Can you see? Okay. Cable tie the two ends.
Oh,
Yeah.
so you mean...
Is it long enough?
After that, cut off all the excess cable ties with a cutter. Okay, now just to double check, we have 4 propellers, 4 brushless motors, 4 ESCs, 1 power distribution board, 1 flight controller, and 1 LiPo battery. Alright, now we're all set. Let's head over to the cage and test the drone out.
Okay, so we have completed the drone.
Yay.
And now you can say bye to everyone or we go to the cage. Okay,
Adios.
bye guys. So we'll be heading over to the cage which is outside and we'll show you when we reach there. Alright guys, so now we're gonna try to fly the drone in the cage which we have built recently. So now, yes, you will put the drone in the cage in the middle and plug in the battery. Okay, while the remote is on and the drone comes on. Okay, alright, let's go. So now we can try to fly the drone. When we close the door and make sure nobody goes inside and disturb the drone. Okay?
To fly the drone, these are some of the basic training that everyone should know. For the drone to lift up higher or lower, you will need to increase or decrease the throttle. And if you're controlling the drone from drifting away, you'll need to control the roll and the pitch. Lastly, for the yaw, if you like to rotate the drone in another direction, you can use the yaw to rotate it 180 degrees, either left or right.
Okay, now we can go. 1, 2, 3, lift off! Yay, fly!
Are you recording?
Alright, look at it. Your drone, you will fly.
Hello, drone.
So this is an ice cream stick drone that is flying. Alright, let's put it down. Okay. Want try? Oh, your turn. Huh? Okay, so this is the same thing. So to arm it, you need to put in a V shape. Okay, arm. Then let go. Let go. Okay, then slowly up the throttle. Okay, this is how you go up. Then left, right. Okay, go up slowly. Oh, too much. Okay, now you can bring it to the crash site. You can start recording. Thank you very much. Alright.